If you have to choose between a rich man and a poor man, please choose a rich man. My dear single ladies, I am here again. A rich man is not what you think. A rich man is a responsible man. Responsible. Is he able to respond to situations? My name is Tolode. I coach single ladies on how to date right and discover identity before marriage. So you meet a guy, ask yourself, is he responsible? You will see the signs in how he handles his job, his siblings, the little things around him, the major things around him. Does he always try to defer responsibility? Does he try to put blame on other people? Does he panic under pressure? Does he disconnect during difficulty? Herod wanted to kill Jesus. What do you mean a king is born? So he sent the wise men, go and find out where he is. So the wise men went to visit Jesus. They gave Jesus gifts. After they left, the angel appeared to Joseph. Joseph, they are coming to kill Jesus. Escape into Egypt. And Joseph got up by night and he escaped into Egypt. The ability to respond, to take responsibility for your family. A lot of women are single in their marriage because they did not marry a responsible man. But that's not going to be your portion. Write it in the comment section. I will marry a responsible man. After Herod died, the angel appeared to Joseph. Joseph, go back to Judea because the people that want to kill Jesus are dead. Joseph could receive information on behalf of his family. That is a responsible man. Write it in the comment section. I am blessed and highly favored. Do you know why the Bible calls Mary blessed and highly favored? Because she married a man with visa. I used to tell myself when I was single, I will marry a man with visa. A man with vision, that is the V. A man with intelligence, that is the I. A man that is secured, very important, that is the S. And a man under authority. Excuse me for this mess. Vision, he could receive because he's a responsible man. A responsible man is a man that is ready to bear the outcome, take responsibility for the outcome of his family. Don't forget, Mary was breastfeeding. She would change diaper. Jesus was a baby. Almighty Jesus. May you marry a responsible man. Do you know what Joseph did? He took Mary and Jesus and traveled to Bethlehem. And when he found out that Archelaus, the son of Herod, was the one reigning, that is intelligence. Does your boyfriend defer responsibility? It's because my father was poor. He has been saying that for the past 7 years. It's because my boss is not nice. I failed this paper because the lecturer failed me. Your boyfriend is unserious with his academics. You think he will be serious with your life. And if you are not responsible yourself, you can't spot somebody that is responsible. Joseph found out that Herod's son is the one in power. He can kill Jesus now. Do you know what he did? He withdrew to Galilee, to a nearby town, because the angel warned him in the dream. He was able to respond. He got up at night. He could have said, oh yeah, now when we wake up in the morning, Daddy Chibuzo, what's the date of birth of your child? Mama Chibuzo, what is the date of birth? If he's not there, he's not there. Not because they join you and a man together now, automatically you become responsible. Pay attention to the patterns. And you only spot the patterns if you have them. That's why I say you don't marry who you want. You marry who you are. I had a conversation with a lady last week. So she sent me a message yesterday. You know, I always do follow-ups on WhatsApp and all of that. And she said, I've finished reading chapter 1. So after the conversation, I told her to get my book, Irresistible Aura, How to Become. Did you hear that? The woman that great men desire. Not how to get a man. You become to behold. So she sent me a message and I picked that line. I have been focusing on the wrong things. I should have focused on myself till I become the focus. I was like, you have words, so I had to write out that line. Focus on yourself till you become the focus. So if you are responsible, you will gravitate towards responsible man. The R in rich stands for responsible. Okay, I said this is security, meaning he's a secure man. Do you know he was secure? He was not the one that impregnated Mary, but it didn't affect who he was. You are a woman of vision, a woman of value, a woman of substance, you need a man of vision. You need a man that is intelligent. Joseph got up by night. You know, say, Shey, now you go carry belle from the Holy Spirit now, yeah. When we wake up, we wake up. He could receive on behalf. Marry a man that can execute. Write in the comment section, I will marry a responsible man. Joseph was under authority. That's the A in my visa. Okay, number 2. The I in rich is intentional. Ask yourself, is he intentional? Being intentional, just look at the words. I love to break things down. Intent, purpose, reason, not feelings, not how I feel. I'm not being impulsive just because you offended him or you said something that I did not like. He just cancels all the plan for the day. He collects the birthday gift, the phone. A man that is intentional is a man that is not impulsive. He does not keep his vows because it is convenient, but because he has to. A man that is intentional is a man that knows how to bypass mood, tiredness. I'm not saying that once in a while there cannot be, areas where he can get angry or be unhappy. Do you understand? But an intentional man is a man that can follow through. He can commit to a goal. That's the I in rich. Number 3, C stands for consistent. Is he consistent? Does his words match his actions? Does he say A today and mean B tomorrow? I always say when a man's words does not match his actions, choose his actions. But he said he would change. But I caught him again with the girl. He just has these issues, so what should I do? He apologized. Actions. They even say actions speak louder. Because I always say when you marry a man, I don't want to enter my next Sunday message. When you marry a man, look at that. You marry his mindset. This M stands for mindset. I always tell my husband, babe, can you run me through your thought process, please? When I don't really understand something, it's not about his actions. It's about the mindset that drives those actions. A man that is consistent is a man you can plan with. Is a man you can submit to. Is a man you can trust. A lot of people struggle with this submission because it is burdensome. They are not aligned in the first place. The man is not consistent in character. He says one thing, he does another thing. So you are on an emotional roller coaster. You are happy today, you are sad tomorrow. You are even always guarded when you're happy because you don't know what to expect. Under this consistency is where you have patterns. Your marrying is patterns. Mindset, that's the M in a man. Attitude is that mindset that defines his attitude. I don't believe that women should amount to anything. I don't believe that a woman must earn more than her husband. That will define his attitude. You get a job, it's like, what are you talking about? What do you mean you're going to be the regional manager? He might not even say it directly like this, but you will frustrate the conditions that would enhance your growth. Yeah. N is nature. Your marrying is nature. So it's not just, he's tall, he has a nice hairline. What's his mindset like? Can he handle destiny? Can you say your children should be like him? Is he responsible? Is he intentional? Is he consistent in character? H stands for heaven-led. Look at that. Is he heaven-led? Or let me just put it like this. The remote control that is controlling you, is that what is also controlling him? Is he under authority? I mentioned it here in visa. Marry a man that has visa. Is he under authority? Before you make him your head, make sure he's under a head. Is he heaven-led? What is his word study like? Trust me, if you're not heaven-led, see, if you don't have the fruit of the Spirit, you would not know when somebody does not have the fruit of the Spirit or when the person has it. If something is in you, you will recognize it. It's like when my dad was alive, he used to tell me something. Tolu, if you understand this thing, then you can teach it. Then you can mark a script. You can know. Do you get? So you don't marry who you want, or you will marry who you are. Levels of transformation, like a Wi-Fi sign. You know this Wi-Fi sign, right? If you are here, you will marry within this level. If you are here, you will marry within this level. So you marry within your level of transformation. What you have in you is what you will gravitate towards. You can get my book, Irresistible Aura. It's for every single lady out there. How to become the woman that great men desire. I don't teach from a place of vibes. I teach from a place of conviction, rooted in the word of God, because a lot of people's convictions are based on many things, experience, and those experiences sometimes can be toxic. If I'm saying something that you don't even like, feel free to swipe, block me. Yes, have a mind of your own. So I said, is this man heaven-led? A man that is heaven-led is a man that will love you even when you're not lovable. He won't always be in the mood. Every day is not romantic. A man that is heaven-led is a man that has a hand upon him. He hears from God. His word study is sound and it is evident. You know, there are some men that go to church. If you are grounded, you understand what I'm saying. Because some people tell me, oh, my boyfriend, he goes to church, he is a worker in church, but there's this particular girl, he's always going to her house. She comes and spends the night with him. And I'm like, if he didn't dare, he didn't dare. For you to be saying that a girl is sleeping in his house, you know, and then is still considering you, does that not tell you that something is off? Can you follow that kind of person? I always say, my husband tells me to turn right, I'll turn right immediately. I won't ask twice. Because the kind of questions he asked me before we started dating, you must trust this man's thought process. You must trust the authority that he submits to. If he says turn left, I'll say, should I turn on my indicator? Should I announce it? Because I'm ready to turn left. Do you understand? So the way the man handles one thing is the way you handle every other thing. So how will you trust a man that cannot decide, that cannot choose between you and the other girl in church? If he is heaven-led, you will see it in his lifestyle. Tunde Awolowo and 99 others liked this post, and you look at the post, it's questionable. Girls with big bum bum. But he goes to church, ma. Does it align? So it is not there for you. Then I know that some people, we know that what we are doing is wrong. You know that this Richard guy you are dating is not the will of God for you. But to come out, maybe that's when you need to talk to me. And I understand, I've been there, because sometimes as humans, we don't take action until there's consequence. If you're addicted to smoking, you'll be saying, I will stop. I know I need to stop. I know it's not good. But the day they tell you that you're terminal or you have a lung cancer, you will stop. So you can book a session with me. I will show you the consequences. I will take you to your future. Do you understand? We would dissect the situation and you see why you should not be in a relationship. It's based on the information you give me. You already know that you should not be in that relationship, but you can't just pull yourself. You are that person that you cannot decide. If you watched up until this point, write it in the comment section. I, Tolulokpe Ode, put your name. I will marry a rich man. I attract only rich men, only the best of the best. I am rich myself. Yes, I am responsible, I am intentional, I am consistent, I am heaven-led. I hear from God. I am serious with my prayer life. It is evident in my lifestyle that I am heaven-led. I will marry a rich man. Thank you so much for watching today's Sunday message. My darling single ladies, I'm rooting for you. I'll see you in my next one, Sunday at 1 p.m. God bless you.